Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother of 4, and on my channel I like to do a lot of cleaning motivation. Going to be doing a little bit of home updates here soon. I'm planning on painting the upper kitchen cabinets white, and then not quite sure on what color for the bottoms. I did order a sample size of paint to try on the bottoms from All-in-One Paint. I'm not sponsored. I just really want a paint that's going to stick, especially with my kids coming in the kitchen and the boys put the dishes away, so then they slam the cabinets, and I just don't want it to peel, basically. So today's Friday. Normally I like to post on Thursdays, but yesterday I donated plasma and I was done. I was exhausted. I didn't really feel too well, which normally it doesn't happen like that. Every once in a while I'll go through spurts, but I figured take Thursday off, finish today. But then I had a meeting for work this morning, and then my son came home from school because I don't know, he didn't have anything to do, I guess. It's Friday, I'm not worried about it, and he does pretty well with passing his classes, so I don't worry about him too much. It is 3:32 right now. My husband gets home around 9:20 tonight, and then tomorrow I have to be up at 4:30 to be at work by 6. So I need to get the laundry room cleaned, which I'm waiting on my older daughter to come home so she can start her laundry, and then we'll go in there and start cleaning that up. And then I want to deep clean the 2 bathrooms just because I haven't done it, and I know the hall bathroom needs it really bad. My son's the only one that uses a shower in there. I need to actually tell him that when he's in there, just wipe it down really good, but I haven't told him that yet, so he doesn't know to do it. I'm going to save this other shower for next week's video just because I want to get something that's I can spray on there and actually like let it sit, because there's like, I don't want to say mold, but it almost looks like mold growing on the caulking. So I might have to end up redoing that, but that's not here and there. I just want to get a couple more things done. Yesterday I did record a couple things. I recorded me cooking dinner and cleaning up a little bit because I was hoping I could end up getting it posted last night, but that did not work. So today I have my energy drink, which normally I don't drink this kind. I used to love it and drink it every single day. But normally, lately, I've been switching to Celsius and Alani. I'm not sponsored by anyone or nothing like that. Those are just my preferences. I really like the Alani. Celsius is okay, and I know that it's the best out of them, but this was on sale. So I went with this, and I hope that you consider subscribing if you enjoy this type of content. This year, my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers, which I still have some work to do, but if you could help me by sharing, liking, commenting down below, subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, I would totally appreciate that. But let's get started and see how much stuff I can get done before my husband gets home.
I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. You're like my favorite snack, I won't say it out loud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the best kind of way that I got. Your songs are in my head, it's on repeat. The awkward dance I do, but only on your street. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the best kind of queer that I got. In a world full of ordinary, you're my playful dream, turning everyday moments into a sparkling sea. I won't say you're perfect, I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not, but hey, you're the best kind of fear that I got. I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not, but hey, you're the best kind of queer that I
So as you can tell, this video's over multiple days. I'm sorry if you hear my son in the background. He's watching the playoff games for NBA and his team is playing, so he's super pumped right now. But I wanted to make sure to get my windows cleaned of my truck when I had the nice weather because my son drives it. And I don't know if he just doesn't let it warm up and the dew or whatever it is on the inside, he just wipes or what he does, but I absolutely hate not being able to see out my windows. This day, I wanted to get the dishes done and I just was trying really hard to kind of stay on top of it. And I think this was the day before my husband went to work. I lied. This was on Monday because I work Tuesday. So on Mondays I have off, so that's when I cook dinner and I try to get all the dishes done and everything so that way my husband doesn't have to deal with it. But honestly, I could be wrong on the day altogether, but I kind of remember it on Monday. It's usually my recording day just because I don't work and it's way easier on me. But as you can tell, I'm just trying to get as much stuff done as I possibly can. And so I just wanted to get dishes done before we had to get the kids situated and just kind of reset it slowly because I can never actually do everything all at once. But it's definitely nice being able to get everything in the house straightened up and being able to relax with my husband once the kids go to bed, because then honestly I fall asleep so fast that as long as I don't actually even have to be comfortable, really, honestly. Are you guys the same way? Because if I sit down for like 10-15 minutes, then I'll start dozing off. But if I try to actually lay down and take a nap, I can't seem to actually fall asleep. So I don't know. my body is weird. I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background right now. She has the zoomies and decided that she needs to come into the room with me instead of going to the living room with the children. But like I said, it's over a few days, so I just wanted to throw it in there so that way I could have a little bit more footage. But this video is actually one of, I don't want to say the longer ones, but it's a decent sized video. So I'm really hoping that you can get some sort of motivation out of it and put it on your TV and clean along with me. But I wanted to get all of the food out of the sink and scrub underneath it because I don't do this very often. My husband actually did it not too long ago and plugged the sink with some bleach water and let that silver grate sit for a little while, and he said that it was really gross when he unplugged it, but a lot of stuff came off of it. And honestly, it didn't even cross my mind really that I should do that, just because I know it gets dirty and I try to wipe it down with a sponge, but I think I need to end up getting a brush, like a dishes type of brush, just so that way I can actually scrub that whenever I clean out the sink. I try to do it at least once a day, but sometimes I miss a day here and there. And so, I don't know. How often do you guys clean yours like that? Do you guys have a great thing like that? Because we have never had one before this house, and so I'm still learning a little bit of what to do. So now we're switching into Thursday night, and my daughter wanted nachos for dinner, and so I figured I could do that since it was a easy, quick dinner, and then be able to clean up as I went along. But this was, like my voiceover said, I had done plasma, and so I was only able to do a little bit at a time just because I was exhausted and ended up falling asleep on the couch for a little bit. But thankfully my kids know that if I'm laying down and not really doing much, then I really don't actually feel very well, because it's very difficult for me to sit down and not do anything.
We've been fighting forever, gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. outside of nowhere. A stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff one, it says a worn out sign, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey, for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. For as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive.
So here I was just draining the hamburger into a can and putting a paper towel in there to kind of get the grease to solidify a little bit. How do you guys drain your meat? Sometimes I'll put tinfoil into a bowl and then I'll let it solidify in that and then just toss that away. But I absolutely hate grease. It is one of the worst things that I have ever messed with when cooking. So I try to come up with different little ideas how to do it. But here I'm using my KitchenAid mixer because my hand grater for cheese rusted and broke, and I totally forgot that I threw it away until I needed to use it, and I don't have it. So these attachments connect to the KitchenAid mixer, and I got it for Christmas one year, but it grates so fast. It's amazing. It's just kind of hard to wash a little bit. So I rinsed it in cold water so that way the cheese wouldn't melt all over everything. And then I just threw it in the dishwasher after I scrubbed it down a little bit. But I've never seen one of these before until I got it for Christmas, and it works great for zucchini bread and everything. So it's actually really nice, but it's a little bit difficult to wash. But in the end, it worked out, and the kids got their grated cheese for their nachos, and I don't know. It was kind of nice, actually, because it only took like 30 seconds to grate a quarter block of cheese. So very helpful. Okay, so I just got back from picking up my grocery haul. I haven't actually done one of these with you before, or if I have, I don't remember. I don't know. For my kids, I do the sparkling ice instead of soda, multiple flavors. But those go into my fridge in my room so that way they don't drink all of them at once. This has to last through the weekend, which I know it will, but I get paid on Monday. So there's not a whole lot that I got, but since we have a small town, we only have Walmart and Safeway to shop at for groceries, unless we drive to a different town. Well, they messed up my order and didn't substitute, so part of the deals didn't go through. So I'm gonna have to contact them about that and see what they're gonna do, because these were only supposed to be $1.99, and I know that they weren't because the deal didn't go through. But I got them Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, and Reese's, which they have frozen waffles also, and that's what 2 of the 4 kids go for. So that'll last. My oldest son is going to my dad's on Sunday to house sit for him because he's on vacation. Lucky duck. We do pastaroni every once in a while. So I got those as an option. I stocked up on chips because it was buy 3 get 3 free. These ones are mine and my husband's absolute favorite. And my little younger daughter. Chicken Alfredo sauce. And then some spaghetti sauce. We do spaghetti quite a bit. Oh, shoot. And then they had mine and my husband's energy drinks on sale, buy 3 get 3 free. And then I always get the limit of 4 on the hamburger when it's on sale. Food is expensive now, guys. I got us some shredded cheese apparently. Didn't realize that I put that in there. But okay. And then chicken breast. So hopefully we could get a couple meals. Well, I know we could get a couple meals out of it. Because today's Friday. Probably gonna do leftovers or chili. Something easy for dinner tonight. So Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, we're good. So now I just need to put all this stuff away, and then we can focus on something else. Chicken. I don't know if I should cut it in half or not. Normally I do. Well, I like to, especially since my older son is going to my dad's. He's usually the one that eats the leftovers. I don't know. I don't quite know what to do yet, but it's fine. I'll figure it out. But if you're new here, my kids and I are obsessed with chips. So whenever they have the chip deal, I always stock up. Because I think we actually still have chips in our closet also. And that way, we're always stocked up. But apparently my kids don't know how to close the bags. So that's really annoying. My daughter got these for the beach trip. She hasn't touched them since. I don't think she likes them like she thought she would. But I'll put the other ones into my closet. our drinks go in our fridge as well. So those can go in my room. This I will put in the fridge for now until I decide what my husband would like me to do with it, since he's the one that's going to be doing dinner. Alright, so here I am going to be cleaning the laundry room floor and baseboards as good as I can. I really wanted to get all of the dog hair and cat hair up off of the floor. I haven't done this in a while. I think my husband was the one that actually did it last. But as I was doing this, my daughter decided that she wanted to come in and help me, which is fine. It's a good life lesson to learn, but let me know if your kids do it too. She started being absolutely ridiculous, and it took way longer than it should have. But I allowed her to do it because she really wanted to help me, and I greatly appreciate the help. But at the same time, I could have gotten it done so much faster and gotten more done on this day. But my husband was getting ready to come back from work, and I was just exhausted and done for the day anyways, so it was kind of nice. Even though I did have an energy drink and it still didn't even really do much for me, but it's alright. It worked out. The house was straightened up enough for my husband. I wasn't able to do laundry because my daughter took forever to do her laundry. So definitely got to work on her timing of laundry and getting her to get it done as soon as it's finished, to switch it over and get it in the dryer and then pull it out of the dryer as soon as it's done. So still working on that, but let me know if your kids try to help and it honestly doesn't help too much. Here is our bathroom fan, and I cleaned this a few months ago, but I just kept seeing all the dust, so I wanted to come in and just vacuum that off. I know it wasn't really a good deep clean of it. Later on, I'll pull it down and actually wipe the inside of it, but I just wanted to get as much as I could off the front of it. And then I ended up using Mr. Clean for the cleaning solution, since it kills germs. Honestly, I don't really know what is a good cleaner for cleaning the walls and stuff. Let me know if you have any suggestions. No matter what I do, the paint on the wall comes off because whoever painted it last did not use the good paint. So once we start painting, then I'm going to get the paint that you can actually wipe off and get the marks off of, because I have kids and they touch the walls and get marks all over. Thankfully, they don't draw on the walls, so that part's nice. But here she was really confused as to what I was wanting her to do. And so I tried making it shorter for her and making it a little bit easier. But then really she was just trying to dance and be a dork and do it her way, which it was funny, but after a while I just wanted her to get it done as fast as she could. But in the end, she actually did pretty well. I was quite impressed with it. Again, not 100% clean, but it is definitely better than what it was. But let me know, what are some of the things that your kids like helping you do? Most of my kids don't like cleaning, honestly. They will help me if I tell them to, and they have a couple chores that they do. The girls are just now starting to get to the stage where they can have chores and actually do them correctly. This summer, my youngest daughter actually wants me to make her a chore list, and that way she can start earning allowance and doing all of that. So that'll kind of be helpful. But if you have chores for 8 to 10-year-olds, let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, they're just now starting to get into the habit of doing their own laundry. So we will continue with that. But there's only about 6 minutes left of this video, so I will go ahead and end it now. But I just wanted to tell you thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so if you could share it with your friends or tell them about my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I hope I gave you a little bit of cleaning motivation, and I'm very sorry that this video is late. I definitely let the time get away from me, and I will try my best to do better next week and get the video out on Thursday again instead of waiting until Saturday. But again, thank you. I appreciate you being here, and until next time, bye guys.
For the night, stand here a while, take a little time. Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere.